Good afternoon, remarkable ladies. Most welcome to today's session. We are super excited because we've journeyed with you this far through the CodeHack 2021 project. And we have interacted with all of you. It has been awesome. It has been really nice because you ladies, all of you really put an effort to make sure that this program is a success. So whether as the program goes along, whether you're a semi-finalist, finalist, or you have, we still count all of you as a success because you have really participated with us. You have gained skills in mobile application development, web application development, and digital marketing. We have known you all through the program, and we are excited that we have come to an end of cohort 1 officially. So as we are going to start the session, please just bear in mind that we are celebrating all of you. We are celebrating all your efforts. Now, my name is Joanne. If I know you guys know me. And today's session, it's majorly the CodeHack judging. It is the CodeHack judging. And we just want to make sure that we recognize the outstanding ideas, and those outstanding ideas can be awarded with the Play Store accounts. But if you still would wish to continue with your project, if you'd still wish to continue working on your ideas, you can still feel free to reach out to us. If you want to acquire further skills, we at Polytechno Girls offer this. Now, let us dive into the program right away. I want to welcome our director, Ms. Rose Kaveke, to kickstart for us with her opening remarks. Most welcome.
Thank you so much, Joanne. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm glad to be joining you today in the virtual judging session, and also the final way that we are going to end cohort 1. And just to reiterate what Joanne said, that yeah, we are very happy for all of you, all the skills that you've been able to acquire. I was able to go through some of the pitch videos you are sharing. They are really amazing. So these are skills that you don't need to take them for granted. These are skills that you've gained, and they are very important. And we believe these skills are going to take you far. So whether you become a winner or not, we want to build in that patience and passion for you to be able to continue learning, and we'll be there to support you. So I just want to take a few minutes just to take us through an overview of the program. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. Okay. So as we know, this program is a program that is targeting 150 young women from 17 years to 28 years, and all are between ages of 17 to 28 years, and you are all from Mombasa, Kilifi, Lamu, and Nakuru. And this program is, when we were starting, we said it was very competitive. Some of you got this opportunity because you had like passion and you are outstanding amongst the others. So just to remind you that it's a program that it's one of the best programs that you've participated, and it's very competitive. You just being able to reach this level and you finish the part you've learned, you've developed an app, just consider yourself like you've been able to acquire skills that are very, very important. And these skills will really help you even in your future career. And we hope that you'll continue learning with us. As I have mentioned, you've been able to learn skills in Codula, mobile development, and also digital marketing plus website development. And we are really, really happy to be able to share some of your amazing solutions that we've been able to achieve with the public, with the community, so that we can see how some of you are going to further. Yeah, so we want to encourage you, whether you've won or not, and you really want to work on your idea, we can help you pursue it. Yeah, and we believe that throughout the program, you've been able to be sparked to innovate ideas I know you've been able to go through a lot. You've been able to learn also the SDGs, which are the Sustainable Development Goals. And most of the ideas are aligned with gender equality, education, health, and zero hunger. Yeah, and the project objectives is we are going to award 10 innovative ideas. And just apart from the 10 innovative ideas, this is something that we've realized that some of you have really been very passionate, very hardworking. So it's like a special award that we are going to give best students who've been very interactive, students who really worked hard and really demonstrated that they really have the passion to learn and even support the others. So these innovative solutions are going to be awarded, and you are going to get access to Play Store account. This is a permanent account that will really help you to continue developing your apps. You can change them. If you want to make changes, you can. And also you are going to go to a 3 months further mentorship program where you are going to advance your skills because you've been able to learn Codula. Now we want you to learn more. This is where you're going to learn how to develop mobile application using Flutter and also learn advanced web technologies. Yeah, so the program has been divided into 3 cohorts. Now we are ending cohort 1 and cohort 2 is currently ongoing. And also we still have the 3rd cohort, so that the reason why we did this is to enable all of you get an opportunity to interact and learn with the trainers. Even in cohort 1, we've divided you into smaller numbers so that you can have that interaction and you are able to ask the facilitators, get all the support that you are able to get. And I'm really positive that throughout the learning process, you've been able to achieve this. Yeah, so that's the overview of the program. And I would really like to wish you all the best. Yeah, and just encourage you that we'll be here to support you if you need further help. Yeah, so don't get discouraged. If you feel you really want to continue with the idea, we'll be there to support you. Thank you so much, Joan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ruth. That has been awesome. And the program, of course, with all the skills, when we started CodeHack, I know most of you were really wondering and they were really questioning themselves. When we started by putting the first block, most of you were wondering, okay, how will this take us, or how far are we going to acquire, how far are we going to learn in terms of these skills? And some of you would find it hard. But as we progressed, I remember you guys really cheered and opened up towards the creation of solutions. And we have even one remarkable lady who messaged us and asked for more tutorials in Flutter. So that is something that we really highly commend, and we've seen in cohort 1, and you ladies are remarkable. Thank you, Ruth Kaveke, for that awesome program overview. Now I want to welcome our amazing Deputy Director, Miss Aisha. Miss Aisha, karibu.
Thank you so much, Miss Joan. I hope everyone can see me.
Yes.
Hi. I'm really super excited. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is keeping safe wherever you are. It's an amazing weekend to be part of this amazing journey with remarkable girls across Kenya in developing solutions, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm happy to connect with so many of you here. For those who might not know me, my name is Aisha Abdul Kadir. I'm the Deputy Director at Pwani Technogirls. I also facilitated an CodeHack training, the website development phase. And I'm happy to be part of today's session, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the solutions and seeing what the sustainable solutions that you have come up with. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm the Deputy Director of Pwani Technogirls, and an organization that empowers young girls to code and also get impact on it equips young girls with the employable coding skills. And Polytechno Girls has been there for around from 2015. That's when our organization was born. And I'm so happy to say today that we have impacted around 5,000 students all over across Kenya, especially young girls and women. And I'm so happy to also share with you that CodeHack is a baby, I can say, of Polytechno Girls. It's an initiative that us as a team at Polytechno Girls came up with to support young girls acquire employable coding skills, especially young girls that are from maybe marginalized communities and all that. So it's an initiative, it's like a baby of Polytechno Girls. So the Polytechno Girls is the parent, and then CodeHack is a small a small child of Polytechno Girls. And it's an initiative that I'm always proud of, and I'm happy that it has impacted on a lot of young girls, and I'm sure some of the alumni will be able to share the experiences and how CodeHack has actually helped them in their career. So karibuni sana. Thank you so much, Joanne. Back to you.
Thank you very much. That's our Deputy Director, Ms. Aisha. And let's have fun. You know, during the program, I remember you guys were creating, during the hackathon, you guys were creating your projects, and then it would reach a time when it would get hard, because of course it's a hackathon. And you would reach out to us, you would message Ms. Aisha, Mr. Tony, Ugoma, and even Mr. Brighton. They're all here in the meeting. They're going to introduce themselves so that they can get to even say their experience throughout the program. But at the end of the day, you guys were able to create something, and that's what we really encouraged you. The aim of the program was majorly to make sure that you guys come out, gain software development skills, and then also problem-solving skills, and learn about the SDGs that are out there. And you guys were able to gain that and even more, and even learn some coding tools. And we are confident that as you progress even after here, you can really continue to make sure that you on your own, you can really make sure that you gain, or you can even create your own solutions on your own. Anyway, I have exciting news before we go to introduce our judges. We have one of our alumni of CodeHack, and CodeHack was, as Aisha said, it is our baby. And in 2020, when the pandemic started, during around July there, we started a CodeHack COVID-19 edition, and it was a similar setup as you guys. And last year, we really had amazing and remarkable team, and they were able to create mobile application solutions. And we are happy to announce that most of them, and even most of them that we are in contact with, have really thrived, and they've really thrived and grown far beyond what we would have expected. Of course, it is because of their hard work. They came in and took the program seriously, and really worked hard to make sure that they acquired these skills. And that's what really makes all this worth it. So in the meeting, I want to welcome Hazel Awino. Hazel Awino is an alumni of CodeHack last year, and she really did remarkably well. She's going to tell more about herself. So Hazel, I want to welcome you. Karibu sana. Feel free to share about what really happened before CodeHack. What were you doing before CodeHack? How was CodeHack, and even after? Yeah, most welcome.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Hazel Awino, and I'm a fourth-year student at KU. And I'm actually studying physical education at the moment. But I'm also an intern at IBM Kenya because of the skills that I gained in CodeHack. So I want to say that it was a good experience because the skills that I gained in CodeHack have helped me improve myself. First, because I have an internship at IBM, of course, and also that I've set up my idea. The application that I made was Agri Innovation Hub, And I applied for few awards for Agri Innovation Hub, and I've managed to get some, like for Vijana na Agribiz, my application won, and also like CodeHack, yeah. I was among the winners. And my advice to you people is to be dedicated to your idea and the skills that you learn here, because they will help you grow yourself. I think that's what I can say. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Hazel. So maybe before CodeHack, what was your skill set? Or
Yes,
what do you do? Yeah, what were you doing before CodeHack?
I was a student. I was a third year student at the time,
Oh,
and I
fantastic.
had no skills in technology or IT, none. I just applied for CodeHack, and I surprisingly I got. Yeah.
That's fantastic, Hazel. And you are you are an inspiration to many. Keep on soldiering on. And
Yeah.
we wish you all the best even in your projects.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Also wish the participants a good time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Hazel. And I hope you ladies are able to pay heed to what she's saying. She's one lady who really did a huge impact. She remarkably was able to acquire her skills. Even when you look at her idea, she was just able to work on it and continue proceeding with it, and applied for opportunities, shared what she was doing. And that is what really put her to the edge of opportunities. So of course, we would like to encourage you ladies that CodeHack as a program at Pony Techno Girls, we really aim at you ladies having access to more opportunities. Other than acquiring these skills, yeah, you'll have access to more opportunities. So thank you for that, Hazel. Now to the exciting session. We have an amazing guest speaker. I always really admire women in technology. And we have an amazing guest speaker called Maureen Mwaniki. And Maureen is the Vice Director of Delivery and Operations Center at Huawei. I don't know if I'm calling that right. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Please, Maureen, you can come and correct me, but I really admire your work at Huawei. I've ever met you at Pwani Innovation Week. You are really a great inspiration. So most welcome, Maureen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Good afternoon. I hope I'm clear and I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes, thanks so much. If in case I disconnect, please note I'm tethering with my phone, and so just bear with me. But I'll try and make sure that I hang up any calls that come in, but try and continue having a smooth flow, and I don't interfere with my flow of thought process. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm really grateful to be here on a Saturday afternoon. I mean, there's some things that you're so used to doing over the weekend that sometimes you find yourself not embracing some of these kind of programs. And I'm really honored to be here. And as it's been mentioned, my name is Maureen Mwaniki, and I'm the Vice Director of Delivery Operations Center, which is more or less the process that we call digitizing the programs in Huawei, all the milestones that we have in Huawei. And so more or less that's ideally what I do. And another thing is that I'm also the Director for Women in Technology. I try to encourage, mentor, train women in this space or young girls in this space in terms of whatever programs that we have. We have multiple programs, so I'll try and talk about that in a while. But it's exciting to see several people being engaged, young people being engaged in things like CodeHack. I mean, I didn't do coding. I think it's just something that it was a talent that probably God just didn't put within me. But I always say that guys who end up putting themselves in this space, I believe they have quite an advantage. And one thing I talk about is that even when you're in leadership, even when you're in this particular space, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, don't view that as a disadvantage in terms of whatever you've been brought up to do. Always use the skills that you have, grow yourself as much as possible, keep learning, never stop learning. Whatever it is that you reach, you have to continuously grow yourself, because that's the space that people tend to thrive on, and people tend to, if there's someone who calls it SPC, you need to be consistent, you need to be consistent, you need to prepare in everything. And how, when you talk about preparation, you have to keep planning. And another thing is that when you are well, you end up being consistent in the contents that you have, and people tend to believe in whatever you have. So I think I'm given 15 minutes, so I'll try and make sure that I'm trying towards the topic I was given. And my topic is actually how women in tech can thrive in the growing digital space. So one of the things that we all know, that how the digital space has really grown, starting in COVID, brought us up to speed to that, because some of the things used to go pretty slow. But now, when we see that space, we ended up now having to adapt as fast as possible, so that we can be able to appreciate some of these things, like online meetings, like now what we're having now. I think we'd have been would have taken a long time maybe to bring people together like this, maybe myself coming to Mombasa or coming to watch some of these students here. So digital platforms have given us advantage over so many things. So how is it that women can be able to thrive in this particular space? I try to make sure that they grow. So in Women in Technology, we try to bring in digital skills, basic digital skills, into different areas of different pillars that I handle. I handle 6 pillars, which Women in Technology has 6 pillars, which is ICT Academy. I'm sure you all know about the ICT Academy, which we have Huawei certification, and so through that we partner with them to try and bring in the space of some young ladies and coming in to train and also get certification through that particular platform. We also have CSR, and we also have partnerships with partners and our partners. We work with those partners so that we can do maybe major say projects or things together, so that we can be able to reach out to more people. Things like CFSA, who do the digital program together, and then so all the others are more or less internal. I try to focus on the ones that would be relevant to a program like this today. So now for us, we try to tell women or young girls, or even people as young as even very small, yeah, that they need to appreciate some of the things. They need to get more involved in programs like now what this is, because what's happening is that if you eliminate yourself from programs like this, CodeHack, maybe say ICT competitions, you find yourself losing out on some of the key things that may have been experienced from other areas. And by Huawei even bringing in some of these programs, and even Open Technogals doing some of these programs, they tend to encourage more and more young girls to fit in and grow themselves. So for me, I look at it from the point of how then can they be able to find out some of these things. And it's important to appreciate that, again, we're back to the digital platform, where we need to make sure our young girls or our young women access some of these things. How then do they get to access them? Going online, you use a phone, there's social media so much. How then do you use social media? Use it to promote yourself, to learn more. And through that, you're able to realize that you learn more and more things, like Python. Like now, I'm seeing so many people are learning these programs. I remember for a time it used to be C++ or C, and Visual Basic. So some of the things that you end up having to learn through it so much. But now these days with YouTube, TikTok, I think now seeing people are using it to promote learning opportunities for young people to make fun, you know, and it's something that young people need to get to appreciate. How do you put yourself in this place? Use social media to promote yourself. I mean, to watch promotional content that will help encourage and grow your level of skill set. Because right now with the evolving, right now you find you gotten lost a bit. Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
I'm back.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I received a call. So yes, so you find that young people now are finding themselves even understanding the small things. You find, yeah, you ask a young person, do you want to come? They say, I want to be a YouTuber. And you realize the amount of content that is being communicated through some of these platforms are people. So the young boys and girls who are here probably can be able to try and understand that through growing yourself in terms of social media, in terms of even going like reading some books online, you can grow yourself on YouTube. You can find yourself easily adopting new skills and growing yourself. And then another thing that I would also focus on would be competitions. I mentioned the likes of competition, ICT competition. ICT competition. You also find yourself also, I think Microsoft, Oracle, if I'm not wrong, IBM, they also offer some of these competitions are there. And this, like now example, is the one that I can give an actual case study, like Huawei IT competition. By the time you end up qualifying, you end up having the competition within locally, and then if your project continues being recognized and all that, you go and compete with regional teams like South Africa, Angola, different regional African teams, and then now you move to even global. Like I remember last year, our teams went all the way to global, where you can find that they got to be exposed. Sorry, there's a fly that has decided to move around me. Yes, they got to be exposed to the point where they see our projects, and through that are able to understand that even with the projects that they have, how can they be able to incorporate people. Another thing that I will talk about is socializing with people who are in the digital space. Who are the mentors that you have? Who are the mentees that you mentor? Who are the people that you surround yourself in, like the social circles? We have the great in IT sector, like Dr. do you listen to their speeches, and how do you see yourselves elevating into this digital era, and they can be able to grow themselves in this digital space? So you look at pointers like that, and you listen to great women and also men who bring out this digital platform very well, and that is where you end up growing and understanding and seeing what then more can also the government offer. There's some programs that they offer which not only even the competitions, they also offer maybe internships. Have you tried to get some internships within different institutions that even offer some of these programs? Don't look at an institution that, let's say, it's so big, like I need to be in an institution, say like as big as Huawei, so that you can feel that you fulfill being in digital space. No, if there's a startup company that is offering digital experience or digital understanding or digital, get yourself in, grow yourself slowly. And remember, I talked about you keep learning. You always have to learn. And how do you get to learn? You get to learn by even exposing yourself to some of these spaces. And after that, you find yourself learning and appreciating the process. And also, don't overburden yourself because you see maybe someone else is thriving so well in a particular project or in a particular platform. You have your own talent. Don't focus on someone else's talent and try and see that you can do it. You can say adapt to that. You can try and tweak a bit, but you should try and also be as innovative as possible. See what value you can create into the market. Because right now in the digital space, if the value that you bring into the market is what you end up selling. It doesn't matter, don't even look at the money aspect. Look at what are the things that can bring you into that space that you can create value. And through that, you find that you end up realizing such kind of recognition. Say example, the guys who made the ventilator at KU. You can imagine they just started from a small project, but they found themselves thriving in that space. So I don't know, I'm hoping that I'm still within 5 minutes. I don't know how many minutes I have. I think about 5 minutes. Oh, my time is over. Yeah. So through that, yeah, you have to try and make sure. And another thing is that try making something. Don't always give excuses that because I'm not up to speed to that, that's why I cannot do it. Always try and see the mistakes. Learn from the mistakes from trying. Taking that first step is what matters. So in terms of the digital space, all these people who have made it, the guys who have done the opportunities like Uber, the opportunities such as even Airbnb, these are people who have tried. They've tried to see this has worked, maybe this didn't work, maybe this worked, maybe do this. So you go slowly improving your technology or the space that you're in, so that you find that everything that is within that space ends up improving it further and further. And you find yourself maybe even taking something onto the market. And that is what, like now as Huawei, we try to ensure that as global, now I'll talk about Huawei generally, we try and promote some of those projects that are seen out there, because this kind of digital space is very important. Another thing is that we need to try and also pay attention to cybercrimes, cyberbullying, because even as you try to bring yourself into this space of innovation and the likes, you'll find very many people bullying you probably online. So you have to know what to filter out as you go on. What do you end up sharing in terms of whatever content that you have? Try and again be consistent with the information. People trust consistency, and they trust the consistency through people looking by you being very prepared in the information that you have. So by the time maybe someone is even going online, you are already prepared in terms of defending and some of these things. So you have to try and put yourself in a very positive space and avoid negativity. You get a lot of criticism when you try and build and when you try to become as innovative. And the bigger that you become, the more opposition you will face. And so you have to know at what point am I able to control some of these things. So even in the CodeHack projects, you find that you might find even your projects going out into the market, into being promoted as much as possible. So how then are you able to protect? Also make sure that now can be able to even help attend your projects, you know, how then to bring into that particular space so that you're able to encompass the protected, and you ensure that whatever you have brought forth to the table is also protected. So for me, that is the key pointers I wanted to share, and just to make sure that you try and make the digital space look fun. You know, I realize that people get stressed and worked out, but they have to try and make it in a certain way. But you find that in terms of trying to grow yourself within this digital space, it's all about just making it more and more fun. How can you make Python fun? How can you make even the things that you do as fun as possible? And the more people try to understand even the products that you're trying to make, like the projects you're also doing, make it fun and find yourselves engulfing in a good space, in people who also have the same vision as you. So I like even the Ruka has been able to really encourage young girls to try and innovate, try themselves in some of these spaces so that they can also try to be supported, and you also have like mentors who can support you when you're also pushing for some of these things. Don't work alone, work with others and be able to see you through, and make sure that you work with people who have the same vision as you, so that at the end of the day, you find yourself growing and striving and to become better as you go on. Look at someone like Hazel, who was able to take just tries by taking her project up there, and now look at where she is. So don't shy away from projecting yourself out there. Don't shy away from making yourself not known. You should be shying away from the negative thoughts, but try and put yourself out there so that people know who you are. And with that, I think I'll try and end. I don't want to bore guys with long speeches, but I'd just like to try and share some of the experiences that I've had, and try and not reinvent the wheel. Try and learn from people who have been along that path, and don't make the same mistakes, because some of those people, at least they made mistakes and they've been able to correct them. So they have also put some things out there that in some of the mistakes, you don't have to go through them. But again, don't also beat yourself so much when you find yourself making some mistakes. You can be able to learn from also your mistakes. Pick every challenge as an opportunity. Don't pick a challenge to say that it will bring you down. Let that challenge become an opportunity and a stepping stone in the right direction. So with that, thank you so much for your time. And I hope I've been able to encourage one or two for more people to be within the digital space, to become more innovative, and probably try and do be creative as much as possible, so that you can also use the digital economy. You know, that is the direction in which we are approaching as a country and also globally. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Maureen. That has been awesome. And I hope you ladies have paid keen attention to what she has been saying, because it's really important as you journey out after CodeHack, you have acquired these skills. Of course, make technology fun, rely on your mentors, make sure that you are growing the digital economy, but at the same time, do not stress yourself out, because the more you grow, the more challenges you're going to face. Maureen, you are an inspiration to many. Thank you also. You have always been supporting us as Pwani Technogirls. We really appreciate your support.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joanne. Thanks.
Thank you. Awesome. Now, I just want to introduce our facilitators. I want you ladies who are in the meeting, of course, to know our amazing facilitators who are able to train these young women to make sure that they are equipped with the skills in mobile application development, in digital marketing, and also in web development. So there are some of them who are here in the meeting, and we'll just make sure that you are acquainted with them. So, okay, I'll go first. I'm Joanne. I was the facilitator for mobile application development. It has been an honor to journey with you. I want to introduce Mr. Brighton Mosaru, who is the facilitator of digital marketing. Karibu.
Thank you, John. Hi, everyone. Congratulations for the far you've come. And we are super excited to be able to see how you use your skills in the future. And please do reach out to the team, to help you with whatever you decide to endeavor in. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brighton. We have also in the meeting, Mr. Anthony Ugoma. Karibu.
Hello, John. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It has been a pleasure being part of this journey with the ladies. It has been great knowing them and sharing my skills with what I know in terms of Podula and everything that we're doing. And I hope all the best to them in this final session today as they get to present their apps. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Now we have two remaining facilitators, that is Miss Aisha and Miss Ruth. I know you've spoken before, but I don't know, maybe as a facilitator, Karibuni.
Thank you so much. I would really like to, actually I didn't participate much as a facilitator, but I was just following from the background, and I contributed in developing the web development curriculum that Joanne, Aisha, and the other facilitators were using. And since I'm not around, actually, I'm not able to participate because of the time zones. But Provided with an opportunity, I look forward to participate and train you on web development, because this is an area that I'm passionate about, and this is an area that I have skills. Thank you so much. I hope you are able to acquire skills on web development as well.
Fantastic, fantastic. Miss Aisha?
Thank you so much again, Joan, for giving me an opportunity. Yeah, so as Joan has said, I've also been part of this journey in mentoring the girls on web development. And it has been a very exciting journey, learning with the girls. And from the way we were conducting the training, from the way I was actually helping the girls, I realized that these girls have passion towards technology, and I wish you all the best in the careers you are going to pursue. But believe you me, one way or another, you'll still require technology skills. So all the best, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. In absentia, I want to recognize and acknowledge the support of Mr. Suleiman and also Miss Lillian. The facilitation, or as facilitators, we would even brainstorm the ideas and share a few things here and there. I also want to recognize Miss Latifa. Miss Latifa was left you a little later and handed it over to Miss Lillian. I want to recognize her as well. So the girls were able to create the solutions. I remember during the judging session, during the hackathon, and Miss Aisha and I would even call you guys customer, so that you can really be encouraged to submit your ideas, because I know it would get so hard. And also, as you see, as even our guest speaker was saying, try making technology fun, and that's the only way to make sure that we keep on hooked. Now, the moment of judging has arrived. And I know most of you, especially those who are going to present, the 7 of you ladies who are going to present, maybe you're a bit scared or something of that sort, but don't be scared. The judges that are here are just there to get to know or understand what you're doing. Okay, they just want to know what you're doing or what you believe in. What is your idea about? What is your target market? Things like that. So I want to encourage you ladies, if you're going to present, just make sure that you compose yourself. Speak to these remarkable judges. We know them. Let me assure you, as Pony Techno Girls, we have worked with them. We know them. Some of them are our mentors. And trust me, you are in good hands. So the takeaway in the judging session is, ladies, you'll have 3 minutes to just pitch. Okay, a maximum of 3. If it is less, the lesser the better, but 3 minutes to just pitch about your idea, to talk about the problem that you're solving, the solution, the target market, and how you're going to generate revenue using that idea, or how your mobile application also is going to generate revenue or even create employment. So think about that. Let that reiterate. Whether you're using slides, whether you're using your application to present, compose yourself, breathe in, out, and then let's make this fun. They don't know, so let us make them aware. So as you are preparing, as you're preparing to pitch, I just want to welcome the judges. I want to introduce our remarkable judges. Let us start with the first judge, one of the remarkable judge, Mr. Kelvin Chai. Mr. Kelvin is an ICT consultant experienced in network design and maintenance, desktop support management, web design and programming in Python. And I want to say Mr. Kelvin is one gentleman who has been supporting Pwani Techno Girls, our programs, and he's also supporting our programs. That is the Coda American Spaces, a sister program to this. So I want to welcome Mr. Kelvin Chai to introduce himself.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. I would like to congratulate the participants for how far they've come. I've seen the progress. I've been joining in some of the sessions, and you could see the progress from the time they were beginning and the point where they are right now. Kudos. So feel free, come down and let us hear your ideas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelvin. And the next judge I want to introduce you is Miss Alice Omboy. And Miss Alice is an ICT champion and an AI engineer who works at Amplify Tech Solutions, geared to transforming the Kenyan ICT sector. With a background in computer science, and for over 10 years, Alice has been involved in jump-starting activities revolving around building the tech ecosystem where there was none in various countries. In recent projects, she has implemented an innovation challenge, a first in Makueni, a concept she did. She was also recognized by the prestigious Tech Women Award for her work in 2015. Miss Alice, it is an honor. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Joanne. It's a great team from Pwani Techno Girls. I'm still trying to figure out my camera, but I'll be able to switch it on in good time. I'm excited to be joining this particular afternoon to see what the girls have done. As it has been mentioned, it's an exciting opportunity when we are talking about innovation, when you're looking at problems and how we want to solve, and given the fact that we are all going through a pandemic. So I look forward to looking at what the girls have done, and of course just being able to encourage each one and every one of you to know that you are all winners at the end of the day. To be able to get to this point, remember that you are a winner. So thank you very much. Back to you, John.
Thank you very much, Miss Alice. Thank you. Now, to the final judge, who's also my mentor personally, Miss Sarah. Sarah, she is a 2014 alumnus of Tech Women program run by the United States Department of State for Young Women in Science and Technology Careers. She is the Science Director of Tech Women Kenya, a local nonprofit that enables girls to get into STEM careers. She is an alumni of Minds and National Democratic Institute, which mentors young women in politics. In 2013, Sarah ran for a political seat in Kiambu County, getting over 20,000 votes during that time. In the crisis of 2020, she used her bioscience background to establish an agri-tech startup that is innovating hydroponic systems in nutrients for growing vegetables and herbs in small spaces at home across Kenya. Miss Sarah, most welcome.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Hi guys. Mimi ni mama yao. When you hear fun in tech, Mimi ni mama yao, please. So, as you've heard, my name is Sarah. I'm a biological scientist by training, but I'm also I'm interested in policy. That is why I'm interested in politics. Because in the end of the day, when you look at all these things we are doing in science and technology, if we don't have systems that are supporting us, they are not going to see the light of day. So you ladies, I think you have done a good job. Let me tell you something about technology. Technology is not about having a degree. I have seen people, juakali people, they just learn how to build an app, na wanapenya tu, wanapenya wameenda. So just know this is a great opportunity you've been offered by Pwani Techno Girls. We've been working with Pwani Techno Girls since 2015. Is it 2015?
2014.
It's been long. It's been long, but yeah, we've been working for such a long time, and we've worked with young women, and we have seen young women grow to become independent, to become authorities in this tech sector. So take heart. I look forward to seeing what you've done, and yeah, join the fun. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's always fun to be with Sarah. Utaboeka, let me assure you. Thank you very much, Sarah. And we really look forward, as the judges, as you can see, they're as friendly as you people. So I hope it has given you confidence to just share your ideas, to share what you're doing. So we are going to list down you ladies. I'm going to call you one by one. Let me just mention the order, and then the judges are going to ask you a questions for 2 minutes if they have questions. If they don't, it is fine. Lucky you if they don't. But if they do, even lucky you, because they're curious to understand more about what you're doing. Okay, so I'll just mention the order of a presentation so that you can just chill and breathe in and out. Okay, so we'll start with Anne Joy, then we go to Mwanamwinyi, then Atieno Lisa, Diana Majala, then Grace, then Virginia, and lastly, we'll finalize with Rebecca. Rebecca, you'll go last. Sorry. So Anne, Mwanamwinyi, Lisa, Diana, Grace, Virginia, and finally, Rebecca. Great. So compose yourself. The judges are so eager to hear about what you are implementing. Just speak about your ideas, and then they will just write their comments, ask you questions, and after this session, we will break out a little bit with the judges so that they can select the top 3, but just compose yourself. Okay, so let us start with Anne. Anne, the floor is yours. I don't know, we don't have a floor, but most welcome, Anne.
Thank you so much, Joanne. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi. So my name is Anne Joy Tatu, and my app name is MoodFit. My app is in line with SDG 3, good health and well-being. So bringing it home, the Ministry of Health recently launched the Mental Health Action Plan 2021 to 2025, which is aimed at decentralizing the mental health access to the primary health care. And my app is also in line with this mental health action plan. Okay, so as I earlier said, the mental health action plan aims at promoting equity and inclusivity. And also my app, the MoodFit app, has a special place which aims at including people with hearing impairment, in which I have incorporated a sign language counselor, where people with hearing disability can book appointments to them. Also, since the onset of the COVID pandemic, we've had very many cases of gender-based violence, and this is not only limited to the women. We've had quite a number of men. So other than the special needs counselor, there's also a gender-based violence counselor where people can book appointments to, can schedule appointments to. Then there's also now a general counselor. As we all know, mental health is broad. We not only have GBV cases, so the general counselor will work with the other cases. So as I've just said, my target population is generally anyone. But as for now, I'm working with the people with disability because yes, there are apps out here. I came across 2. There's Wazi and TC, but they really don't offer the disability aspects. Yeah, so we have those with disability and victims of gender-based violence. And also, apart from enabling people to book appointments or schedule appointments, I've also included breathing exercises. As simple, as obvious as breathing may sound, it really helps. And I've incorporated it there. One may use it whether you're going for an interview, whether you're just feeling anxious or stressed. Yeah, so I've included like 4 breathing exercises. And I've also included a place where one can journal and track their moods. There's a lot that helps when one journals, and you can go through what you have written, how you're feeling. I'm still working on incorporating a database where like there'll be a graph where one can view their moods and stuff. I'm yet to work on that, but it's something I'm thinking of incorporating. Then the app will have the counselors on board and the psychologists, basically the mental health service providers, come from known organizations. So by us having them on in our app, it's a way of us marketing and making them known to other people. So I'm hoping that through that, they'll be able to pay a small amount of money that will go towards sustaining the app. And this is a win-win because I'm very positive that MoodFit will work and it will be a good project. So the organizations we have on board will recommend our app to other organizations, and they'll also be marketing us. So it's a way of making us known. And also we'll incorporate our volunteers on board. So we won't only rely on those counselors and psychologists from renowned organizations to do the work for us. We have students, people who are skilled in this area, people who want to volunteer. So we'll also have them on board, and they'll get to do the counseling, do the mental assessment. And with this, we plan on having a small fee, which will also help sustain our app. Yeah, I think that's it for my app. Thank you.
That is the remarkable Anne, and congratulations for reaching the semifinals. Judges, up to you. Any question for Anne?
I do. Hi, Anne. Thank you for the presentation and the work you've put into the app. My question is maybe to understand, when you say you're going to a small amount, is there a figure that you have thought about, number one, so that you get to have that clarity? On the second aspect, when you say that you're going to get this particular counselor, for example, what is your thought process in terms of you verifying that they are, professional you say
Pardon, I didn't get your last question. But for the first, in terms I'm not yet quite sure because we're yet to discuss with the organizations we've put on board. Yeah, so it's still pending. And in terms of the volunteering, since I said we'll have our own volunteers on board to do the work, we are still also, we're just, since we want to reach the local Mwananchi, it's still something I'm thinking about because I don't want to put prices that will scare people from accessing the services. I didn't get your second question.
What methods are you going to use to verify this particular professionals? How do you verify that they are professionals?
Okay, thank you. Okay, so since the release of the Mental Health Action Plan sometime last week, the 2021 to 2025 one, there's a database that the Mental Health Task Force is actually collecting. So this database has a list of professional counselors, individual counselors, organizations, and training facilities. So that's where I'll get my professionals from. I won't just get anyone, but you have to be registered and you have to have the right credentials. Yeah, that's where I'll get them from.
Awesome. Any other question for Anne? Fantastic. And thank you. And congratulations for having the courage to pitch your idea.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now, we are going to the next remarkable lady, Mwanamwinyi. Mwanamwinyi, most welcome.
Can you see me?
Not.
Can you
oh,
see me?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Mwanamwinyi Juma, and the SDGs that I chose were gender equality and female gender. And I also chose health. It's also based in health. So, and my app name is Femi Fitness. Femi Fitness is the app that entails in maintaining good health in women. So as you can see, my app acts as a pilot, acts as a pilot in Mombasa County, in Mombasa. As you can see, and once my app succeeds, it will be replicated in various parts of the country. And I mainly chose Mombasa because Mombasa, majority of females in Mombasa are Muslim, are of Muslim. So as you can see in Islam, there are some teachings that teaches us that women should not mingle with men. So I came up with this app that will help the women in developing themselves, in maintaining themselves in fitness. So in my app, there is various activities. There's sports, there is gym, there is sauna, there is so whichever the person, if the person gets into that app and she feels that she will want to choose a certain activity, she will go there and choose a certain activity. And once the person chose and that certain activity, there will be some payments that she will do. And this doesn't mean that it's only based in the Muslim women. It also helps the non-Muslim ladies who wouldn't wish to mingle with men. So there's this app which will help them if the person gets into this app, she will see the various activities that she will want to choose. Because if as a result, this mingling, this teachings of Islam that doesn't allow us to mingle with men, it forces women to stay indoors, and this leads to lack of mobility, and also it leads to lack of unfitness in terms of health-wise. So on seeing this app, the person will get into the app, she should choose whatever she wants, it will help her in fitness. And another thing, my app, since I've said my app acts as a pilot on how I'm going to market my product, on how I'm going to market my app. I'm going to upload the app to various social medias like YouTube. I will upload my app in Facebook. I will ask my friends to help me on how to spread out my app and send links to my WhatsApp. Also, I would upload my app into the WhatsApp. That will help me on how to create awareness of my product. And how I'm going to market myself, I will visit these various fitness centers that I will sign an agreement with them that is when my app is success. I will sign an agreement with them that I have an idea on a certain app, and this is what I did. And once they agree and my app succeeds, that's when I will add more additional details on that this person created this app, and that certain activity that one chooses is located in a certain area. If it is swimming, she will see that the details that is when my app gets successful. Yeah. And that's all.
Thank you very much, Mwanamwinyi. Thank you for sharing your idea. Great. Any questions from the judges?
Yes, I have a question. You can hear me?
Yeah.
So how will the app make money?
how will the app make money? The app itself, when the person logs in and she chooses the activities, as you proceed, you'll see the payment methods there located. If it is swimming, she'll choose a certain activity. But now, for now, since my app is a pilot, when it succeeds, I'll also add details where the certain activity is located. In that, well, for instance, when she sees that swimming is located maybe in Nairobi in a certain place, she will see it, and also she will see the amounts paid. And how I'll make my money, I will sign an agreement with the place where I have agreed that certain activity should take place. So once they have I've convinced them about my app, that's when I'll get my money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
I have a question. Thank you very much for presenting this great idea. My question lingers towards understanding what is the competition like? Have you identified the competing already existing apps, for example, and what are they doing? What makes your app unique? As much as you are targeting the ladies within Mombasa, but have you identified apps that are already?
Well, but for the existence, there's no any other app that has existed so far that helps in females in doing the certain activities that will help them in maintaining the good health and also in supporting the gender equality. So I've not yet seen an existence of any app that supports such the SDG. So it's being the first one, it's just a trial of what I'm just doing, hoping that it will exist and it will be functional and helpful. Yeah.
Awesome. Any other question for Mwanamwinyi? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mwanamwinyi, for that remarkable presentation. And awesome. Now let's go to the next. Awesome. Let's go to the next presenter, Lisa. Most welcome, Lisa. Karibu.
So, hi, good afternoon. Hey, so I took a different method of like presenting. I did a small video, so I don't know if you'll allow me to share it. Hello.
Yes, you can share. I can't hear her. How about you, John?
No, unfortunately, no.
I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share
Okay.
it. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So I can't seem to share, but I can just pitch it.
It's okay.
Okay, so my application was an environmental mobile application called Green. And the problem that I'm trying to solve is plastic pollution, which is generated by the unsustainable use and disposal of plastic products within our society. And this is threatening ecosystem of human health. And the clean strategies in attempt to mitigate the negative effects of plastic pollution are unable to compete with the increasing quantities entering the environment. So according to Kenya National Solid Waste Management Strategy 2015, Kisumu City produces about from households. So that's the creation and motivation around the Green mobile application. So how Green attempts to solve this problem is by connecting producers of waste to consumers of waste. So here, producers, I mean the household settings, and consumers, I mean the recycling companies like Jijenge Makers, Mr. Green Africa, Petco, EcoPost Limited, among others. So the producers will work with will sort out their wastes at source and create pickup appointments, and consumers will come pick up at producers' convenient time and date and location. So this will lead to an efficient waste collection and disposal systems within Kisumu, reducing the need for scavenging through dump sites in an attempt to sort waste for recycling companies. So my target market is wide. So basically, I'm targeting from the young to the old people, where this can be brought whereby parents can account for their children and give the duties of sorting out wastes within their homes and reward them or reward them later. So this will create a culture in them. As they will grow older, they will be able to care for and protect their environment. So this culture was generation, and maybe we can reach a time where we don't have any plastic pollution. Yes. So hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Did you hear me?
Yes, welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, Lisa.
I don't know where I got lost or hello.
Hello, you can hear her? You can hear Lisa? You guys? Awesome. Lisa, we can hear you. You are talking about your target market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my target market is wide. I am targeting like everyone from the young to the old, but something that can happen is parents can transfer their children and give them sorting out waste within their homes and maybe reward later. So this will create a culture in and as they grow older, they will be able to care for and protect their environment. So this culture will be passed from generation to generation. And maybe at some point we will have a plastic pollution-free world, or like Chamayo. And then Green attempts to generate revenue by maybe putting up donations or supporters platforms where not only donating money, but people can donate their expertise in systems management or maintenance, and volunteers can come in. They can go to the grassroots levels and educate the community on environmental health education or environmental education and how people can take care of their environment and dispose of their wastes properly. And another way is maybe yearly subscription from users of the app. And the third one can be concepts to partners and organizations like the county government, the national government, and platforms, environmental platforms like UNEP, UN, WHO, and the like. So to conclude, according to an article by Viola on April 23rd, 2021, so there has been threats posed by plastic waste to Lake Victoria, and this threatens to make aquatic life extinct in the lake. So I believe green can help reduce the number of plastic waste by managing it at source, that is our household level. Thank you. My name is Atieno Lisa. Yes.
Thank you very much, Lisa. That was awesome. And any questions for Lisa?
Yeah. So Lisa, how would you what incentives do you have to encourage people to dispose of their waste through the app? That is, get the services from your app instead of just going to throw it to the dumpsters and so on.
Okay, so one, with an organized system of disposing of waste, these recycling companies, they buy this plastic waste. So somebody can actually their waste. So in case maybe I have 100 bottles of plastic sodas, or the bottles that are for sodas, I can sell them to these recycling companies because they go at, I think 1 kg goes at around 15 bob or something. So, you can earn from actually disposing of your waste well. And if you just throw them away, it will have health, the plastics where they seep into the environment and the plants. We can get diseases from eating animals and plants products that have been contaminated. I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, but you also mentioned that there'll be a subscription, a yearly subscription. Who will be paying the subscription? Is it the households or the recycling companies? Yeah.
So the app is the idea was I have an app, a separate one for producers and then another one for consumers. So the one that I managed to make was for producers, but I'm looking forward to making for the consumers. But the yearly subscriptions will be both. So the producers can pay slightly lower price, and then the consumers can also pay price. I'm not yet sure. I've not come up with a figure yet, but both of them will be subscribing. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Fantastic. Any questions for Sarah? Any more questions?
None from me.
Oh, Lisa, I apologize. More questions for Lisa. Okay.
It's okay.
Thank you, Lisa, for that remarkable presentation. Thank you very much. And now we are going to the next presenter, Diana. We have Diana Majala. Karibu.
Hello, good afternoon. So according to Feed Access 2019 study said that most households in Kenya lack financial education because they're financially illiterate. They can't make informed financial decisions. So this means if our parents don't have a very good information of investing, enterprises, saving, all this stuff, that means even the younger kids don't have very good information on how to initiate the saving culture and all others. So that's why Ashu was created. So it's a mobile application under the SDG of education, enabled to educate children from the age of 6 to 17 to enable them to embark on a financial literacy journey as young as that. So the revenue generation for this application is through a subscription fee from the parent. And even in later on, we'll be able to partner with the bank because we want to integrate the application and the children's account where with specific banks where the children have their bank account. So with that partnering, be able having a fee where the bank will be able to give us a such of a fee to be able to host the children's account in our platform. So the functionality of this application is the children are able to learn about budgeting and expenditure, and also they're able to track their expenses and income in one or a while, because income in per se is probably they're able to earn money from various tasks they're doing, probably doing small chores. Your parents are able to give them a small allowances. So they're able to track the expenditure. Secondly, they're able to save towards a certain goal. If they want to buy a bank, they don't need to pressurize their parents. So in one way, they're going to save towards a certain goal. And I think even the parents will be a relief if the children can save and equip them with some of some stuff that they need more than pressurizing the parents. Thirdly, you're going to have learning materials, financial learning materials. These are videos, articles, books, all about investment, financial decisions, enterprises, and they're going to be categorized according to age, because you can't imagine someone who is 17 going to learn things for a 6-year-old, because they have to be crafted for a 6-year-old to understand, and a 17-year-old for a 70-year-old to understand and to make informed decision, because he is actually entering into adulthood. And also, if the kids have innovative entrepreneurial ideas of how to start a business or how small they can be, we'll have a team at the back that'll be able to contact us. Or Joan, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
They'll be able to contact us and tell us the ideas, and you're able to take them through how to start the ideas. If they don't have any probably savings, how to save, and at which limit they could be able to start the small ideas, like how to save to start selling cupcakes on a Sunday evening for the community. And that actually, it will enable them to save up for a certain goal. Probably they want even to buy a bike or to buy cooking equipment. The uniqueness of this application, actually, you are able to inclusive most things for financial literacy for the children, because we have videos, we have programs, we have a team where they can help them in decision making, in what the idea they're thinking of. They can save, they can track the expenditure. So I think it's totally wide and it's unique, because in Kenya, haven't come across any application that's inclusive of learning materials for the kids. The future plans of this application, which noted like we haven't incorporated at the time, is you're planning to gamify the app. Probably a game like Monopoly and Payday actually help children to understand more of financial decisions. If you've played Monopoly, I think probably you can understand. And also partnering with banks and also partnering with schools. With the new curriculum, CBC, I think the government has incorporated financial literacy programs. So when you partner with schools, we enable even to educate children and even to empower them as young as even 5 years old. So I think I'll be glad even to do that, because most children actually, even most adults, even ask for me, going to university, there's some things I never learned, saving, because in university, if you're given money by your parents, supposed to save so that when you already completed your 4th year, you're able to start something before as you job hunt and get a job probably. And I think that's the end of my presentation.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you for that awesome presentation. Judges, karibuni.
I would like to hear how Ashu would generate revenue and make money for themselves.
As I said, through a subscription fee that will, when the parents log in for their children, they're able to pay. And secondly, as we partner with the banks, there'll be some charges because we'll be hosting some children's account in our platform. So I think those are the major ones. When you partner with the bank, we'll be hosting some applications from our platforms. So the banks will pay us a little fee and for the subscription fee.
That's it from me.
Awesome. Any other questions?
Thank you, Diana.
Oh.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Diana. I'm more curious about the competition. Have you analyzed what could be the market and what you present? What value do you bring on board?
I can't hear you. Please repeat your question. You're kind of breaking.
All right, so I hope you can hear me now.
Yes.
All right. I'm keen to understand the uniquity of your idea in terms of what you bring to the market. So what is the competition like? Does it exist? And if yes, then what makes
Okay, yeah, there are mobile applications for probably for saving and probably budgeting for children, where the parents can upload. But this application actually has inclusive of both saving, where you integrate with the bank with the children's account, and we also have videos, and also we have a team where the children can totally talk to us if they have an idea they want to incorporate. If they want to start an entrepreneurial journey, they can talk to us and we can guide them in one way or another, because I know I'll be having a strong team for that, financial literacy for kids. So I think that's the unique thing about it.
back to you, Joanne?
Thank you, Alice. Any other question for Diana? Awesome. That was remarkable, Diana. Thank you for presenting. Fantastic. Now to the next presenter. We are going for Grace Mutinda. So it's remaining Grace, Sarah, Virginia, and Rebecca. So in that order, be prepared, ladies, and let us see your beautiful faces. Yeah, turn on your videos. We'd love to see you. So welcome, Grace.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Grace Mutina. I created an application by the name Hahaven, meaning her safe place. So this application, it aligns with the SDG Gender Equality Indicator 5.2. So this application basically is supposed to create a safe place for women who have experienced GBV before, either rape, domestic violence, or FGM. So this application creates a platform of anonymity for such women, where they can air out their experiences and their concerns. Because from what I've realized from the UN summits that I've attended of such FGM cases, I have realized that them speaking out is part of them healing, and the fact that you assure them anonymity is a plus. So this application creates a safe place for them where they can be anonymous, where they can share their experiences. This application will also enable them to report live incidences of search, where they can pin their locations, where they can be connected to help centers according to the locations they have keyed in. And also the application will also tally according to the locations that have been keyed in. So this application will tally the hotspot areas, which will also help authority to have an understanding of the most affected areas and get ways on how they can curb search. And also how my application will earn revenue, I haven't really figured that out, but in the meantime, it will earn from a percentage from support groups and NGOs that are willing to partner with us. And a competitor app is called Sviri, that was created last year in August 17. It was created to create a safe and professional platform for public transport. So a plus for my application is that it doesn't only focus on public transport, but GBV in general, and it covers not only rape, but also 2 other forms of GBV. Yeah, so I believe my application is able to create a safe haven for such women. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Grace. Questions to Grace? Awesome. Grace, seems it means there are no, oh, okay, Karibu, sorry.
Question, Grace, thank you. I think the idea is well understood in terms of what you're trying to do. My question is, how do you verify this particular information? If I key in and say I am going through this GBV incident and so on, how do you then verify? And in terms, the second question is, and I know it's a startup, it's an idea, but I would like also this to be engaging in terms of how you are developing this particular solution. So my second question, to understand, if you're saying you're connecting in such a way that you, and I figure maybe there's a geo mapping of sorts of how, you know, I'm reporting, and it can easily indicate where I'm at and all this, and then it gives you a tally, and it's easy for wherever the reporting authority to see the hotspot areas. I'm really curious in terms of when you're building up this case, if I may not have access to, say, this particular phone, how then do I access? Are there other ways you've thought in terms of, you know, reaching out so that I get the help that I need, me being a victim, for example? Yeah. I hope I was clear.
Okay. Your first question, I didn't really get it. What did you ask? Verify what? I didn't get your first question. Like, I just had verify something, but I don't really know what you said. How do you verify what? The information or what?
Yes, whether it is true. How do you?
Oh, how do you verify whether the information is true? Okay, I didn't really think of that yet, but I think that is something that I should look into. Yeah. And the second question, what was it?
You had indicated the aspect of the revenue model, and you stated that you have not thought about it. But I'm curious in terms of, because we are building solutions and we're thinking of ways, right? So on top of your fingertips, what do you think would be a possible way that you can generate revenue? And then the final question was in line to, you stated that some of the data that is collected from your application can highlight the place that I am. And it's easy for the authorities to know these hotspots. I just wanted to understand in terms of, if I'm going through, say, at this incident, there's a GBV, for example, victim, and I may not have access to this particular phone, what other ways have I thought about that, are there ways that I can use to get this particular help?
Okay. In case of maybe one who doesn't own a platform, who doesn't own a smartphone, maybe to access such, I guess a USSD can work for the helplines or such. And but the fact of just texting the platform, I don't really know yet how that can work. Yeah, but the USSD for the help centers, I think that can work, and the helplines. Yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yes, the final question about the revenue model.
Okay, the revenue model. Okay, at first I was thinking for the areas which are so prone to GBV, and just giving them one-time solution is not really efficient. So I was thinking of a way on how we can bring them on board. I don't really know how, because I know tech and GBV is really scary, but I was thinking of a way how we can bring them on board and create engaging ways on how they can earn or something, where they can be paying like subscription or such for the application to earn revenue. Yeah.
I also have one question. The victims or the users of the app, I can see that they share their live location, and how do you ensure, how would you ensure their privacy? And because of course they wouldn't want to be known, for starters. Some of them would not like to share their location and all that information. Let's say mostly the location, because you need to ensure that they would like to know how would you guarantee their anonymity and privacy.
Okay. Yeah, okay, from my research and what I have done, I have realized that most people who are in charge of the helplines are psychologists, and also people who have handled GBV before. So having such people on board to handle such are able to guarantee them anonymity, because most of them, because I read an article on UN platform which was saying that some of these women who come out, they don't really want help, they just want to air out their experience. So the fact that you have experienced people and professional people to handle such, then it will enable them to count on the anonymity bit. Yeah, and the trust bit. Yeah.
Okay, and so who has access to the reports? Like I saw you have some graphs showing which areas have this rate of you showed some graphs on different numbers. are these numbers available to the public, like to show that a certain area has a lot of GBV, a certain area has a lot of REP, and so on? Is it public information, or this will remain to be just within the company?
I was thinking the tally bit is just supposed to be for the company, because it might raise alarms and also insecurities to the people. So that is supposed to just be for the company, because we will be handling authority and letting them know these are the areas which you're supposed to work on and find ways to curb it. So it's not necessary for the public, it's just for the organization. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. That was fantastic, Grace. Well done. Thank you for presenting. Now, let us go to Sarah Imai. Sarah, karibu.
Hi guys, this is Sarah Imai, and my app was called Motherland, which is focusing on maternal health, and it is under SDG goal 3.1.1 and also SDG 5, which focuses on reducing maternal mortality rate and also improving maternal health. So I chose this app because it's something that I'm going through as it's something I went through as a young mother. I became a mother when I was pretty young, and there were challenges that I faced that I thought I would address. So, for instance, the queuing in the hospital, it will be really tiresome, and things that promote maternal mortality are not accessing the services on time, and also not accessing qualified and skilled maternal services. So my app actually helps women to access the services on time and also to access quality services, because I'm used to put a listing in the app, but once you are listed on the app, it will only be listing people who are qualified to offer maternal services. And according to statistics that I saw online, I did some research. In every 1,000 deliveries, 1,000 deliveries in Kenya, 362 women die. And that is very high compared to the set target worldwide, which is 147. So 362 is actually double of it. And so this app will help to reduce those numbers, because currently in Kenya, 1 in every 16 women die because of delayed services to maternal health. So this app will enable women to be able to book the services, and when they go there, it will be their appointment, as in they won't have to queue to access these services. And also, maternal health is not only about delivery. There is taking care of the child, that is the clinics that women are supposed to attend. There's also mental health, as in a woman who is mentally stable can take care of a child well. So on my app, I offer the option to choose such services such as counseling, so that many women experience the postpartum depression, of which I did, and I was lucky enough to get that help. But many women out there are not able to get that kind of service, postpartum depression counseling services. On my app, you're able to select that. And then also, many women are not enlightened about family planning, as in the rural areas. If you see Kenya, in the rural areas, women have so many children, and these children don't have a good quality of life. Why? Because there's very little resources, and once you don't have enough resources to feed these children, they won't have a good quality of life. And even when you're pregnant, again, and you have so many children, you are likely to experience maternal mortality, because you don't even have enough resources to take care of yourself while pregnant, because maternal mortality is promoted due to mostly nutritional things and lack of resources, and also lack of good healthcare. So in my app, you're able to, once you have delivered, you are able to take an appointment with a doctor so that they can be able to tell you which form of family planning is good for you, which is compatible with you. So that will also help in reducing the number of children that you have with the current economic status. And also on the app, there is also clinic for before and after delivery, and or you can also book where you want to deliver. So once a hospital lists itself on my app, you can book delivery in that hospital and they will schedule it for you. Or I'm yet to list this also. You can also request for them to come for you. That is ambulance services in case of an emergency delivery. So these are things I'm yet to include in my prototype, but my app focuses on maternal well-being before, when you're pregnant, during delivery, after delivery, and also the counseling and the family planning. So most people who will be buying this app are the hospital who want to be listed in the app, of which I will tell them the pros of it, which is it will make them be efficient. They will be able to attend to these women very quickly because there is no queuing. There is no queuing, and you know the number of patients coming in today. So it will also be beneficial to the hospital in terms of efficiency. So this is a gap I saw. I went through, and online I've checked in Play Store. The apps that are there is for tracking periods, tracking pregnancy, but there's nothing that works with you from when you're pregnant to even after pregnancy. So this is my app. It's called Motherland, and it's for everyone, not women only. The spouses can also sign up. The parents to the girls can also sign up. So not only the girl is the one who's able to sign up. So it is gender equal. That is my app. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And thank you also for sharing about what you went through. That is very brave. And we are really touched. We are really touched. And back to you, judges. Questions for Sarah?
Hi, Sarah. I am Judge Sarah. So anyway, thank you so much for your presentation and the fact that it comes from your personal experience. I know how that is. When you create something out of your experience, it really, to you, hakuna mtu atakwambia it's not the best. So anyway, my question is, as you've mentioned, that the issue of family planning it is very prevalent in the rural areas. So how would your app reach the rural woman? You know, yeah.
It is quite obvious that not many people have smartphones in the rural areas. So in that regard, this is still a prototype, not yet complete. So I was hoping to include a USSD code that you can dial even from a kabambe. Like the way you can just dial *00# and then it will ping you to the services it lists for you. And then you select with 3, you want delivery, select 3, and then you write the name of the hospital. So it will be able to book the appointment for you just through USSD code. I'm yet to get there, but I'm hoping that will work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other question? Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Sarah. That was an awesome presentation.
Thank you.
Great. Now let us, two ladies remaining, Virginia and Rebecca. So Virginia, you're going to go first and then Rebecca will follow. Most welcome, Virginia.
Hello, my name is Virginia Njeri. My app name is Afyascape. Afyascape, it's based on good health and well-being SDG. About this app, it's based on its target market is a lot of people, like everyone. It's an app whereby someone can book for treatment, checkups, coronavirus tests, coronavirus vaccination, and also treatment. It has like 4 services. So, for example, you see, at this time, coronavirus has really affected the whole world. So I thought of an app whereby people will be booking for corona test, corona vaccination. And instead of people going to hospital, have to queue and wait for those services, you just have to book online. And I thought it will help in reducing the crowding of people, because it's not advisable that you should be crowded in every institution like hospitals, schools, but especially hospitals. So one will have to book an appointment, book an appointment, make a date, time. So even the doctor on the other side will know that this patient will be here tomorrow at this time. So when you just come, you just get the service, you save on your time, and also it will reduce the crowding of people. And also it also had this service of women clinic, and also giving birth or delivering of babies. So you see, there was this case in Pumwani Hospital where a lady delivered a baby in front of that gate. What if that lady had booked for appointment? So if she booked the reason why she didn't get access to that hospital, it's because they didn't know her. So the soldiers were trying to ask her, who are you, nini nini, whatever, those things. So what if that lady had booked for appointment? Something like that wouldn't have happened. And another thing, clinic for checkups. And also, you see, these old people, they go for clinics like every week or every month. I was thinking, instead of them going there and they're being told, today we can't attend to you because the line is so long, and also you can't stay all of you here because of crowding, this story of corona. They'll just have to book. You see, the old people, they are prone to coronavirus. The old people, the pregnant women, the young age, those people are so prone to getting the coronavirus. So I thought this app will help them book their appointment, get the services they need. That's all. And and about how I'll get financial, how I'll get money through this app. I thought of allowing that party to display their ads on my app, so that I'll get paid for them displaying their commercial ads on my app. And also per click, I get some money. And also if the user who is using my app install the app, the commercial app, I'll also get something. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Virginia. That is remarkable. I'm handing you over to the judges now. Karibu judges.
So, Virginia, have you identified any competitors in this kind of market? Or what currently the hospitals are using for tracking their appointments and so on?
No, I've seen such apps in Play Store, but to make mine unique, I tried to incorporate this idea of coronavirus because this is a virus that is affecting the whole world at this time. And I thought of teaming up with hospital, both public and private hospital. Like Kenyatta is a public hospital, like Pumwani Hospital, the one I mentioned earlier, and also private hospital like Aga Khan, which receives a lot of patients every day.
So have you done some research on what they currently use to manage their appointments?
No, not really.
Okay, so just have a look at that and see how you can incorporate it.
Yeah, I'm still working on my app to make it more useful and incorporating something like a helpline whereby people will be calling even for in case of emergency. You see some people in rural areas, they don't have smartphones, and for this app to be installed, it has to be installed in mostly smartphones. So I thought of putting a number whereby maybe there's an emergency, someone will call, and it's maybe a free like a line, like you don't have to use credit like airtime, I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other question for Virginia? Fantastic. Virginia, you are clear now. Thank you for that awesome presentation. And awesome. Well done. Now, to the final lady, before we go to the breakout session, we have, let me check. To the final presenter, Rebecca Afwandi. Karibu sana.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Okay, so the two most important things that a woman wants when she is about to give birth is a doctor that she can trust, and of course, a bouncing, healthy baby. And that's a commitment that my application, Baby Born application, is committed to achieving. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings. I hope you're keeping safe. My name is Rebecca and you're welcome. Let's see how my mobile application works. May you please allow me to share my screen, John?
Yes, please, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Just switch off the video. Okay. Okay, so just to fill you in, we are living in uncertain times. We are living in a pandemic. So COVID-19 has opened doors of opportunities like online jobs, but on the other side, it has brutally uncovered the greatest challenges of this generation. I'm talking about increased gender-based violence, teen pregnancies, depression, among others, but today, let's talk about this one problem, which this app called Baby Born, you see the hashtag is doctors you can trust, is aiming to solve. So my problem statement is, a current problem in existence is women are unable to access quality and affordable maternity care on delivery day, which might lead to complications, then death of the infant, mother, or both. You know, even research supports this, and it shows that most people, most women who are suffering are those in marginalized areas, the marginalized communities, the women in rural areas. And to make it worse, the COVID-19, talk of the curfews, talk of the restrictions, the lockdowns, you'll be surprised that women are not even going for their antenatal visits because they are afraid of contracting COVID-19 while at the hospital. And this is a danger to them, it's a risk. And then when the baby comes, the woman is not even able to go out because she's afraid of the curfew, the lockdown, and the police and all that. And it's just so stressful. It's so stressful. So what am I going to do about this? This is my solution. You can see there's a pregnant woman and she has given birth. But to that, the people connecting them is the Baby Born app application, which I created. What's the solution? Baby Born will link mothers to affordable and quality maternity facilities within their locality. And then through Baby Born, mothers will request for ambulance in cases of emergency. And then we also take care of mental care for postnatal depression. I mean, it's just convenience at the top of the screen. For example, we're going to include an online shopping, a maternity shop, where there are women who go to the hospital and they have no idea what they're supposed to buy. We'll provide for you a package, a maternity package. Your money will get you what you can afford. So that's on that. And then, so that's the solution. And then let me just give you a quick app demo, just a quick one. So you go, you log, of course, continue. You log in or you register, and then you'll be signed in and all that. You got, so, oh my God, it's so fast and it's because of time, but I'm sorry for that, guys. I made it so fast because of time. Yeah, but we have the appointment screen, the dashboard, and all that where you fill in all the information. And then because I have only 3 minutes, and then the SDG relationship, this is about 3, SDG 3. Why? It's about good health and well-being. So I've targeted 3.1 and 3.2, which talks about reducing maternal mortality and ending all preventable deaths under 5 years old age. Baby Born app is all for this. So mothers will access quality, affordable, and timely maternity care. And we'll not stop there after they've given birth. We're going to work with them throughout their motherhood journey. Okay, what's my target market and monetization? First of all, my target market is healthcare facilities and expectant mothers. What's my business model? My revenue will be at 10% per transaction from the clinic, and then other sources of revenue will be e-commerce, and then through online maternity store. I already talked about that. And then I'll also include an in-app purchases where you can upgrade, you can access a premium service. Yeah, for example, video, you can get personalized doctor attention, you can get a video call appointments if you upgrade. Okay, let's talk about my market plan and acquisition. Of course, there's no existing competing mobile application like Baby Born, but I have identified a certain service. It's a partnership between public and private funds. It's called Wheels for Life. They also provide emergency services through ambulances. But one thing that they're not doing, they don't have an app. They don't have all those good things that I mentioned, which get that interaction with the mothers to be or the mothers that are. And then how am I going to penetrate the market? I'm going to do partnerships, incentives, and all that. And then with the fertility rate of 3.4 births in 2021, that's in Kenya, it's projected that this will increase. That means business for Baby Born services are going to be needed. And that means I'm going to also employ other people to work with us. So guys, thank you for listening. And I'm so sorry if I took so long. Thank you and thanks. That's all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for that presentation. Judges, karibuni.
Allow me to go first. I appreciate the work you've put in, Rebecca, into the presentation and just being able to share the PowerPoint that also helps us also see the particular app that you have developed. My quick question is just to understand, now that you've identified the competition and the fact that you've already identified the gap that exists with the competition, for example, they don't have an app. What are your thoughts? Do you already have link to services like the ambulances, for example? Was to advance in terms of
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot hear. I cannot get you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, kind of. Now I get you.
All right. My second about the second.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't hear. Hello.
Sorry, Rebecca. Alice is just going to repeat her question in a short while. Don't worry.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so the question to you, Alice, Alice is the judge asking you the question, Rebecca. How do you sustain the application given the competition already having services, given the competitions already having services, as you have mentioned, like ambulances? I hope I've read that correctly. Like how are you going to sustain the application given the competition already, like the services you have mentioned, like the ambulances?
How I'm going to sustain the application? Of course, my competition is not yet throughout the whole country, is not all over Kenya. I think it's only in Nairobi. And so the thing that I'm going to do with my team, we're going to move quickly, going to approach those clinics that, first of all, they meet our conditions. They have to be quality. They have to have good staff. And we're going to reach out to those clinics first. And then we strike a deal with them, get a nice deal with them, like give them what we have on our hands to make sure, in the market, if someone sees a quality thing or something that is making sense, they are willing to leave their customer, they're willing to leave that place and come to you. So that's what we are going to do. Where they've not reached or where they've not stood, we're going to take that market away from them by the good services that we have on offer. And I believe that it's a good initiative, really, because I mean, there's no other app like this, and I just believe that this idea is good and it's going to work and it's the best. And we have outpaced them. They have no application. They haven't even thought about it. That's what I think. So that's no problem.
Awesome, awesome, Rebecca. And Judge Alice has a second question for you, and
Yes,
is
please.
on the market traction. How do you reach them, and what numbers are you looking at?
Thank you very much. Because it's a pilot project, I'm going to begin with, for instance, Voi, let's say Voi Town or Taita Taveta, you know what I mean? Just a locality first, and then how am I going to gain the traction? I mean, how am I going to penetrate? Of course, I gave you a figure which says the birth rates are increasing, you know? Even religion says we have to fill the app, and that means there's more space for us, there's more market for us. So we're going to identify those mothers who are coming for visits. We're going to give them pamphlets, we're going to give them our business cards, and then we are going to tap the media power. Those are radios. I know many people, even in the rural areas, can access radios, and I have to advertise my application. And then I have televisions for those who have TVs that are going to see that on TV. There's newspapers. But the main thing is the experience that those people who have tried our services, they're going to act as our agents out there to other women. And so that's how I'm going to catch the market. Yeah. I hope it answers the question, really.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Any other question for Rebecca, judges? Fantastic. Rebecca, that was an awesome presentation. I can see there are people applauding you in the comments. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Rebecca. And to all the ladies who have taken the courage to present, it's not easy to just to present. It's not easy. And you guys have prepared, and thank you. That was an awesome closing presentation from you. And I want us to break out now with the judges, because we have had remarkable ideas from 8 amazing ladies who really worked hard. And you know, all of you really worked hard, and we've reached the semis. You worked hard to present. We are now going to break out so that the judges, that is Miss Alice, Miss Sarah, and Mr. Kelvin, we're going on a private meeting. I won't influence anything, I promise. It is their discretion. For them, they will use their judgment to make sure that they select the best. So I have sent a message to the judges here. You can kindly now leave the meeting and then join this other one. And then after you've made your decision, we are going to come back. Now, I want to officially hand over to Miss Ruth Kaveke, our Executive Director, and see you shortly, ladies. Kwaheri.
All right, bye. Thank you so much, Joan. Wow, I'm really impressed by all your solutions, by even your confidence. I can imagine this was like a very short time, and you being able to learn mobile development, learn digital, learn about web development, develop an application within 5 weeks. I can really say congratulations to every one of you. I was able to see like when you are submitting your application, just being able to submit itself is just commendable work, because it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment that you really need to put, meaning that you really prioritize learning and also gaining the skills. So congratulations to all of you. We are super, super proud of you. And as Pwani Techno Girls, we really look forward that we'll continue working with you. We'll continue supporting you. And one thing that I would like to assure all of you, at Pwani Techno Girls, we go beyond whether you've won, whether you've developed the best solution. We look into so many factors that we can be able to support you. We can be able to bring you part of our program. We are always inspired by the passion, commitment, and just you loving technology and putting in the hard work and energy. Trust me, you will really going to support you and to ensure that you get the relevant skills and support. So I will take this time to share a few videos so that some of you have not been able to see our work are able to see some of the work that we've done. And then as we wait for the judges to be able to come back, I'll also give a few of you an opportunity. You can be able to share what you've been able to learn, how you are able to join the program, what have you learned so far. So anyone who wants to share about what they have learned, the skills they have acquired during the 5 weeks program, feel free, just DM me and I'll give you an opportunity to speak. And I really hope you'll be confident enough to be able to share what you've been able to learn and all the program entails. So I'll share my video. Okay. Let me see if you can, let me stop sharing. I need to share my sound again. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can it be heard? Anyone who is able to hear it, please confirm. Feel free just. All right, thank you so much, Alice.
Hi, my name is Joanne Nabusova from Pwani Techno Girls. I'm the lead project coordinator of CodeHack. CodeHack is a program by Pwani Techno Girls that aim to inspire and train young girls and young women from marginalized communities to have coding skills. Today we have an alumni of CodeHack. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us, what is your name and what do you do at the university?
Yeah, my name is Lina Mwakitawa, currently at KC University pursuing Bachelor's in Science in Software Engineering.
That is wonderful, Lina. So tell us about your CodeHack experience. You did CodeHack in 2020. So what is your experience?
Yeah, from CodeHack 2020, I got website development skills from HTML to CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and also using WordPress.
That is nice. So tell us about your career. Did you have it figured out, or was it a process that you acquired as you were learning CodeHack?
After KCSE 2020, we were supposed to join 2018. Sorry, after KCSE 2018, we were supposed to join campus, right? So I did not have any idea about which course I will pursue in the university. So after getting the opportunity to enroll at Pwani Techno Girls and also getting an opportunity to learn CodeHack 2020, my decision on pursuing software engineering at the university came about. So this decision came as a result of the experience and the inspiration from CodeHack 2020.
Oh, that's wonderful. So how did you hear about CodeHack itself?
CodeHack, I got this information from my friend, Hanan, who was my high school friend back in high school. She told me that there are classes going not enroll in such classes. So I got that zeal and I enrolled for those classes at Pwani Techno Girls.
That is wonderful, Lena. So there are some girls out there who might be thinking about doing courses in technology and maybe they have no idea or they don't have that inspiration to do a course in technology. So you have pursued technology at CodeHack. What advice would you give them, or what advice do you have for them?
Yeah. My advice to them is that you should not shy away. These courses are many in the world now. So, and everything nowadays is about tech, about technology. You as a young girl out there, you should be in a position to get in these courses and also pursue them, because there are many opportunities, especially for young girls. There are so many opportunities for us. So we should not shy away from these courses, and we should pursue them. And as my mentor, Madam Ruth, says, fortune favors the bold. You should be bold enough to pursue these courses, and we will have a better future tomorrow.
That is wonderful, Lina. That is Lina, CodeHack alumni. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
At first, because we started coding and it was like, what am I going to do this kind of thing? Like it's so difficult. And then as I went by, and then I realized that it was so simple and it was very interesting coding. And like I was so happy that I am a girl who can code, you know. And I just wanted to be an inspiration to other girls also.
Everything is made with code, everything.
You have to innovate, and innovation is a core part of human being.
Coding means a lot to me. I love coding. I've been always having this dream of having like a tech space in Mombasa only for women and girls. I think I was interested in technology since I was little. I love experimenting and being like a maker.
I grew up without having no computers at all. I learned to use computers when I was in university. It was like absolutely, like it was mind-blowing.
There's this tradition that our community have impacted on us, that it's only male who are very good at coding, which is very wrong. I believe it's just the exposure the girls don't have. Like if we bring them together, show them they can also be very good at it.
Usually when it comes to women, they're like stereotyped not to be very advanced in technology, that they don't use technology enough. I think a lot of women are afraid to start something because they're afraid of being wrong. But in terms of technology, being wrong is actually a perfect condition. All you have to do is try. Try, fail, just delete it.
There are a lot of women that are doing amazing stuff, so maybe we need to find a way to show role models in a different way. Like, yes, she's an engineer, but she loves pink stuff, or she's a supermodel that is doing coding. Maybe we can start with putting these amazing women out there.
And if the story is out there, other women can see, okay, if she can do it, perhaps I can also do it. All I have to do is that I find an opportunity.
The bad part is that in the past, we have not given them the full opportunity to say, yes, girl, go and do whatever you want. And here in Mexico happens a lot that girls want to pick a career, and sometimes parents are the ones that says, no, you should do this for women. So everything is cultural.
We're on Eastern culture, so you are expected to get married at a certain age. It's kind of hard to balance all of that things. I mean, you have to be a mother, you have to be a wife, you have to also like to work. I feel that I always and constantly need to like prove myself.
Outside here, people have the mentality that women cannot code. For instance, I presented a project and they were like asking me, Ruth, can you really do this? What have you done? What? Tell me, show me, say me. So you need to prove. For women, you need to prove, and for men, you don't need. Digital skills are maybe presented in Kenya, but it's not that like they always take it very serious. They value other subjects as compared to it. That's why like you find maybe few ladies not doing it.
I see that technology will be the core of like the future. A lot of jobs are being changed by the presence of technology.
There are a lot of opportunities for women outside here. The jobs market in the technology side is really expanding. So if we have more experimented girls and women in technology and in programming, we are going to have the women that build our future. So basically what we want is women building their own futures. Wow, that is really, really inspirational. And I hope all of you have been inspired by even those other women from other countries. And this is just to elaborate how the work we do, especially with CodeHack, you're given the opportunity to come up with solution on your own, which is something that is very, very crucial. And I believe that when women are able to be given the opportunity to create solution, it becomes very, very easy. Yesterday evening, I was looking through LinkedIn and a friend of mine was sharing how like a simple thing, like how most of the time when she goes to a restaurant and she always has challenges accessing simple things like mirror. She's not short, she's just average woman. And sometimes it's very hard. In most of the restaurants she's gone, she's experienced that she's not able to see herself well in the mirror. And you can imagine as women, as girls, mirror is something that is always very crucial. We love looking at ourselves in the mirror. So I believe that if some of this simple design could also be developed by women or women are involved at the center of the process, it becomes very, very good. And it gives also women an inclusive environment. So I would really like to challenge you with the opportunities that you've gotten, the skills that you've been able to acquire during CodeHack, the virtual training. I would like to encourage all of you to continue learning. And as we've said earlier, we'll continue mentoring you, because after CodeHack, once cohort 2 are completed, cohort 3 also is done, we are going to combine where we are going to take the best solutions to be part of the post-mentorship training to advance their skills. But this does not mean it has to be only the winners. If we see you are committed, we see you continue investing on your skills, one thing that I can tell all of you, all your solutions are really great. All your solutions are innovative because you took time, thought about it, and then you are able to develop them. There are so many factors that have maybe come in, and maybe you are not able to get enough time to prototype your solution. You are not able to get time like to work on everything and put together. This does not mean now like your idea is bad, no. Just even after the pitching session, you really want to continue with your application, and you also want to get even an opportunity to join the post-mentorship period where you're able to acquire more skills. You can easily reach out to Aisha. You can also reach out to Joan or me, and we'll be able to continue supporting you. Yeah, so I would like maybe we can start maybe with our finalists. Feel free, there's not any particular order. This is just an easy session now. You don't have to worry about like, oh my God, I need to start presenting. No, this is just an opportunity. Maybe you can share how you are able to join CodeHack from day one and until now. What have you been able to learn? What skills have you been able to acquire? And maybe what do you think you are going to do with the skills that you've acquired? Yeah, maybe we can start with the semi-finalists, and anyone else who wants to go after them as we wait for our judges, feel free to let me know on the chat, and I will be able to give you an opportunity. And it's super exciting, and we really like to hear from all of you, because all of you are part of CodeHack, and I believe you've been able to learn one or two. So maybe from our semi-finalists, who would like to go first?
Okay, I don't mind.
Yes, Rebecca. Awesome. Yes, you can do it.
Okay, maybe I'll just begin with how I joined CodeHack.
Awesome.
Okay, first thing is I applied last year and then I got in, but I had technical challenges and I was so mad that I didn't do that. So the cohorts went and then I saw the winners, everything went well. And I was like, oh my God, I just hope that they're going to have another opportunity for me to learn these skills, because I don't have tech skills. I'm not even in the profession of ICT. I'm an economist, but I just wanted to know these things, how tech works, because I believe that the future looks like technology. I mean, it's so real, everything is going virtual, and tech skills are just a necessity in this generation and the generation to come. So this cohort, I was lucky enough to get in. I applied and I was accepted. So I was so happy. Okay, so what did I learn? I've learned, oh my God, it was so nice. I learned mobile application. I was with teacher Badru. He was such a nice teacher. I'm thankful for him. And then also after that, we went to learn website development. We were with teacher Aisha, and then also Joanne. Thank you guys. And then we went on to learn digital marketing with Mr. Masaru. Thank you. And I'm so happy that CodeHack figured everything out. Like they taught us mobile application development, and then our website development, and then the digital skills that we need to market ourselves. What do we do when we create these things? That's a plus. Thank you very much. And then I just want to say that for me, I'm a blogger, WordPress, and it always fascinates me to know how WordPress works. But of course, we didn't learn about WordPress, but the idea that we learned about website development, I'm so glad, and I'm aiming to work on website development. I think my area of interest will be website development. I think, yeah, that sounds like fun to me, and I'm really interested in that. And I want to thank everyone, the CodeHack fraternity. I want to thank you, Ruth Kaveke. I've been reading a lot about you. You are doing amazing stuff. Thank you, and you are inspiring many girls out there. Thank you, CodeHack, and all of you. And my classmates, thanks. Hoping to see you. I hope that we're going to be allowed to be in the post-mentorship program, that we can up our skills and be techies. So thank you and bye. Thanks.
Oh, wow. That is really, really great. And I'm always really inspired by ladies like you. And it's always very important. We should never give up in our dreams. And last year when we were doing CodeHack, we had over 20,000 applications. And you are able to get in the program, Rebecca, and you had some technical challenges. You didn't give up. And then you are able to be selected again. That is like really a huge milestone, and it's something that you really need to be proud of, being able to be selected in the first, the second, and just to see that you are able to actualize your dream. You were inspired even to see how the other young ladies, especially people like Hazel, they were able to win, and you really put in the hard work. And this is actually seen even in your pitching. I was like, oh my God, this is really, really cool. You are able to put in the energy, the effort, and even everyone on the meeting who have been able to join, like everyone was really inspired by your pitch. Not that the others were not able to do a great job, but you went an extra way, and we are really inspired, and we are really looking forward to have you in our program, even in the post-mentorship, and even help you actualize your dream of a web developer. Personally, that is an area that I'm well versed. It's an area that I have experience, and I would really love to mentor you as one of my mentees, to be able to upskill your skill even apart from CodeHack. So feel free to reach out to me and we can take it over from there.
Thank you.
Welcome. Great. And then I see here on the chat, Cynthia says it has been awesome. I say the opportunity, the skills, the knowledge was exemplary. Thank you so much, Pwani Technogirls. Personally, it has been an eye-opener. Now I'm loving tech and can't wait to take my application to the next level. Asante sana. Wow, this is really great, Cynthia. And trust me, we'll love to help you take your application to the next level. If it's about the Play Store account, we have, and we'll be able to help you even just fine tune. Yeah, so absolutely feel free to reach out to us. And during the interaction we've been having with you, even with the trainers, you've realized how friendly they are, and they are very easy to approach. So you can even approach any one of them, or you can even just reach out and say on the group, hey, cohort 1 is done, but I really love to continue with doing this and this. Now, like for instance, we've been able to identify Rebecca really wants to venture into web, so we'll create opportunities for her where she'll continue advancing her skills. Yeah, and we'll continue sharing a lot of programs that you can benefit. And yeah, so you're only limited by your passion and your commitment to learn. When you are able to show that to Pwani Technogirls, trust me, we'll really support you. We'll go an extra mile to see that you've been able to achieve whatever you want. So that is really amazing. Any of the next semi-finalists, you can feel free. I'm not going to appoint you in any specific order. And anyone else who was not a semi-finalist, feel free, put your name on the chat, or you can raise your hand. I can give you the opportunity to share as well. It's open, anyone can go. Or you are a little bit not sure who should go. Maybe I can, let me check here from my list. Yeah, maybe we can have Grace. Feel free to share your experience, how you started, how you've reached, what you really like to continue even after the CodeHack program itself.
Okay, personally, I learned about CodeHack from a friend. She told me this program you can apply, and I did apply, and I was chosen among the people, the shortlisted people. So, sorry. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Yeah. So I learned about it through a friend, and I can say, as Cynthia has said, it is an eye opener. I'm an IT student, but there are things that I got to learn through CodeHack, and I love the practical bit of it, the classes, the interaction. And I can assure you, all the facilitators are so friendly and so easy to approach. And that has been so easy for me, bearing the fact that I get anxiety issues, but the fact that I have got friendly people to interact with, it's been so easy to reach out for help. And also the togetherness of people, because as you can see in the group, Lynette was being uploaded for helping. She personally, she did help me in some things that I was stuck, and I'm so grateful for that. And I can say it's helped me to gain more interest, more so in web, like Rebecca did say. Yeah, it's so interesting. I don't know, it's just opened my eyes to things that I didn't know. And I can say the future is tech. The future is tech right now. When you look at things, we are moving tech wise, because if you can look at right now in the university, I'm in the technical university in Nairobi, and we have shifted to online classes. From we're doing our exams online, we are presenting our projects online, like we have shifted to online. like everything is just shifting to online. If you look at the innovations right now, we're just shifting to online. And I would just love to encourage women, because there's so many there's lesser women in tech, because I have attended several hackathons, and the women are so few, and I'm like, no, we need more women here. And I'm so grateful for you, Ruth, that you have taken your time to support young girls and bring them on board to learn more about tech. That is so nice of you. And I would just love to encourage everyone here. The fact that maybe you're not among the semi-finalists, that doesn't mean anything. The fact that you have gained this knowledge, you can learn a lot and you can do a lot out there. The fact that you have learned the skills, and Ruth has already assured you, you can reach out to them if you have any issue or if you want anything. Yeah, they'll be there for you. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm so grateful to Pwani Techno Girls for the opportunity, because if the applicants were so many and I was able to be shortlisted among the people to be part of this, it's really a good opportunity. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. And very good to hear about your experiences. And I believe you'll also be able to join some of our programs, some of our opportunities that we do, so that we are able to bridge the gender gap of women in technology. I believe all of you, the fact that you've been able to go through the CodeHack program, the fact that you've been able to even learn how to develop an application, just build it, just being able to learn a few web development code, and you've been able to even host some of the projects you've done on GitHub. It's a skill that you can share. So once you're able to get these opportunities and you have an opportunity to share it, with anyone, we really like to encourage all of you. And you'll be shocked, because most of you will just be bringing you back to our programs. We'll be reaching out to you. There are programs that you can benefit. We'll be tagging you along. There are programs that we can share that you can inspire other girls. You can share about some of the things that you are able to learn. So we like all of you to become open-minded. Each and every time we reach out to you about specific programs, about opportunities to share with other young women, because even with the second cohort of CodeHack, when we were calling in the application, we still had to narrow down, because we cannot take all the girls, and we are planning to come up with a program where some of you got the opportunity to learn, can even mentor other girls who are not able to get these opportunities. So we believe that when this time comes, we'll be able to share with other girls. So thank you so much, Grace. And we are very proud of what we've been able to do, and getting the opportunity to learn, and also even being able to reach the semi-finalists and sharing your experience is really, really great. Yeah, so anyone else who was not part of the semi-finalists, yeah, so please, this is an opportunity for you to, because this is like a safe space, you can be able to share. And I've always believed that even one of the CodeHack participants on the video, when we were listening, I always like opportunity, like this saying that I like, that fortune favors the bold. You never know. You just need to be bold in each and every opportunity you are given. Maybe you'll never have it again. So when you are presented with an opportunity, like maybe you can share your experience, you can share what you learned. Maybe it's also an opportunity maybe to share, like, okay, I was really interested in this area, though I was not able to be part of the semi-finalists, but I really love to gain skills. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And if this is just an advice that I will give you from a personal perspective, because this is a skill that personally I've been able to deploy, and has really helped me to get some of the opportunities. And even when I'm presented with an opportunity, even maybe to meet very high profile people, even my team members can attest to this. I'm always aggressive and to take the opportunity. And even if I don't know, I always ask. anytime you are given an opportunity, don't let it go. Yeah, so like now we are giving you an opportunity to share. Don't be shy, just share anything that you are able to learn and anything maybe that you can recommend. Yeah, so feel free. Yes, yes, Cynthia, please, you can share. Cynthia, karibu.
Hey, hello.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes, Cynthia, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Let me just first appreciate Kwani Techno Girls. For me, it's been a learning opportunity, the skills, the knowledge, it's just exemplary. And okay, every time I sit down, I'm like, oh my God. So I've learned to do this via tech. Okay, there are things that I've learned that I didn't know I'll ever learn, but I've always wanted to learn. You see, something like that. And maybe let me say, I don't know how I met Kwani Technogals, but I made my first round of application last year, but I didn't manage. So when this year I got an alert that the Kwani Technogals is looking for young girls, and I did my application, that is via email, and yeah, I was glad to get the chance. Personally, on my app, I was working on food waste, kind of rather. It's something that I had thought for several times, part of last year and this year. And maybe the reason as to why I feel I didn't come out with it very well is first I had borrowed a laptop and I was in Shago where there's no network. So most of the things I was doing at night, and it really cost me a lot because I actually even got sick. But I'm looking forward to do it more and to expand on it because I just brushed a little bit of it. But the whole, I feel like, oh my God, why didn't you just do this and make it the best? But I feel I actually told Joan that it's not about somebody being on top,
Yeah,
but it's about, okay, what have you learned? So, okay, are you able to touch another life, or yeah, something like that. So for me, is the knowledge that I've learned, the skills, and yeah, I'll be able to maybe through your help, I'll be able to take my app to the next level. Yeah, that's all I have.
Oh,
And congratulations to the how do I say it? They just concluded before the winners.
Oh, great. Hey, Cynthia, that is really great. Even one of the facilitator, Brighton, is saying, congratulations on staying to the journey. Wow, actually, I'm really, really inspired. Like, these are some of the stories that when we at Polytechno Girls get to hear, really makes us to continue working hard to support you, because this is why we started Polytechno Girls. We started Polytechno Girls to be able to support more girls, more young women to be able to advance their technological skills. And we are like overwhelmed. Like personally, I'm really overwhelmed, like just to hear like how you've been able even to journey from first cohort, you're not selected. And one thing, if you can realize, we always keep to our word. When we were able to send emails that people are not accepted, we said when the opportunity presents itself, we are going to share again. And you are able to apply again, and you got accepted. Yeah, and this is something that I was even sharing with Joan, Aisha, and the rest of the team, that it doesn't mean that when you are making the submission that your idea was not good. There are so many factors that comes into place. And I'm really grateful that, Cynthia, you've been able to even highlight that. It's not that maybe your idea is not good, your application is not good. There's so many factors. It could be maybe maybe for Cynthia, she did not have access to a laptop, it could be maybe the pace at which you are learning, it was like a little bit slow. There's so many factors that by the fact that you are able to submit your idea to the Google form, that really means that actually you really need to congratulate yourself to do that, because being able even just to work on the mobile application, even install it on your app, it's really, really something that you should be very, very proud of yourself. So even Cynthia, we really welcome you. We really love to support you and continue working on your idea. Yeah, so we have like a post-mentorship training where we will do to advance your skills. This is a program that you are going to involve you, but even before the program, you really want to work on something. This is something that I believe John will really help. And also if it's on web development, this is something that Aisha, Brighton as well. Yeah, Brighton was able to teach digital skills, but is also very well experienced when it comes to web applications, even Python programming. Like you really have all the necessary support that you need. And we're really happy to share with you. So we've noted Rebecca, Cynthia, and if also feel that you really need support to advance, don't shy, we are here to help you. And thank you so much, Cynthia. We are really happy and inspired by your journey, and it will really help even in your future things that you do. Persistent, even our keynote speaker, Maureen, said persistent is very, very important. So thank you so much, and it's really great to hear from you. Joan, welcome back.
Thank you so much. I hope we weren't gone for so long.
Oh, we were like, oh my God, when are you people coming back? Have you disappeared?
Wow, we are back. We are back,
Okay.
and the judges are also streaming back in.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you very much, our director. And the judges have really taken their time to be as fair as possible, and I won't water anything, or I won't even say what was going on there, but I want to assure you there were no fights or knockouts going on. It was a very seamless agreement and fair. So I want to welcome our judges back, Karibuni, and I want to welcome our judge that is going to lead through the announcements, and that is Miss Sarah.
Hi guys.
Hi, welcome back.
Asante, tumerudi na mapochopocho. So it was tough. Wow, let me tell you, it was tough. In fact, it was not easy. However, kazi lazima ifanywe. So we've managed. It was tough, by the way. We've managed to come down to the top 3. Not to say that all the other ideas are irrelevant. Please pursue your idea. Wacha nikwambie, please pursue your idea, regardless of what this happened, how these have come out. Pursue your idea, refine it, all the things you have learned, because the revenue model, the marketing model, having a diversified revenue model, that one is especially very important. So do a lot of that. Do not give up on your idea, because all of these ideas, they were the top 7. Were they 7? They were the top 7 or 9. 8. They were the top because of the potential they have to change this country. So please don't give up on your idea. So to get to the point, I know tumechoka. I need a drum roll. So number 3 is Anjoy. Okay, gosh, maneno ya online manze. If I was in a hall, everyone would be saying, yay! So anyway, Anjoy. her app name is MoodFit. MoodFit app. It is on mental health, looking at SDG 3. Her target her target was, disability on GBV. Of course, it needs a lot of work, but that is very, very unique. And Joy, you and the other two ladies are going to get, you're going to be awarded with a Play Store account, meaning you'll have your app listed there as you continue to work on it and make it better. On number 2 is Rebecca Afwandi. Rebecca Afwandi with 10.5 points, and her app name is Babyborn. Her app, tumshangilia. Her app name is Babyborn, and it was again on health, SDG 3. The problem was very clearly articulated. Again, she niched. It is about niching. When you're doing a startup, whether it's an app or otherwise, niching is very, very important. Get the smallest, least common denominator, the very smallest, and start there. After there, you can always grow. Remember, something like Facebook was started in campus. Ilianzishwa kama app ka campus, friends want to get together and go drinking. Then kidogo kidogo, you see. But it started as a niche. So one of the lessons here is niching your app, your startup. Okay, so to memshangilia, Rebecca is number 2. Again, you're also going to get a Google Play account. On number 1, hey, shangilia ni mtu. Yo. On number 1 is Diana Majala with 11.5 points, and her app name is Ashushu. Okay, fine. Her app is Ashushu. It is on education, financial education. Even you saw it. Did you saw it? And I was like, wow. Even me, I'm still having a problem with the savings. But anyway, the functionalities were very, 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 very well articulated. The budgeting, it is going to track income, it's going to show expenditure, it's going to show the savings. So this was very well done. It was very well articulated. The uniqueness was shown with the fact that she's also applying to gamify the app, which means that the lessons will be more fun for the kids. And the revenue model is also very clear that she's going to, she's going to work with schools and banks. Her focus is on the new curriculum. So Diana Majala, congratulations. Congratulations to you. So the 3 of you ladies are going to have won a Play Store account. But I do believe that you're going to continue with further mentorship, and even all the others who have done this, all the 8 of you ladies, and everyone else who have participated in this training, I urge you to not give up on your idea. Do not give up on your idea at all. Just refine it, ipake mafuta, ipake everything, because the idea is yours. And if you are passionate about that, you can do a lot. So yeah, niendelee kuongea Joan ama najua mimi naweza ongea.
Yeah, if you want to add.
So anyway, probably I should give you a small example of what I'm doing. So for the longest time, I've done something called hydroponics this is why I'm telling you, do not give up on your idea. I've done hydroponics as a hobby for almost 10 years. But last year, I turned it into a business. Now, let me tell you, when you're doing something that you love, it is so easy. Now, most people used to tell me I can't make money out of this. But last year, I made so much money out of it. So, and remember, I started working with it in 2011. I was just volunteering, refining it, doing it for free. So after 10 years, it started making money last year. So never, ever give up on your idea. That app that you have created, my dear sister, Do not give up on it. Refine it. All the lessons you have learned today, all the lessons you are going to learn, because Pwani Techno girls and tech women, we don't give up on our alumni. Now you are an alumni. We never give up on our alumni. And what happens after when we do that is that we work with you until you get where you are going. As long as you are very passionate about your idea, we never give up on you. You can reach us to us. Ikiumana, ask us. Like each one of those apps, I could just see and think, angefanya hii, ngeshika nare, angefanya hii. So don't shy from asking for help and don't give up on your idea. Kwa hayo machache, asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Thanks.
Wow, that is very inspiring. Yes. Hey, ladies, please don't give up. Don't give up, as Sarah has said. And Sarah, would you want to welcome your fellow judges as well, if they have more comments?
Yes, let's welcome our fellow judges, my fellow judges. Let's see, which one is ready to talk? You have anything to say? My dear judges, Alice, Kelvin?
Well, for me, nothing much to say. I would just like to congratulate all of them because they are all winners. And just as you had said, we're always here. If you need any help to continue with your idea, kindly feel free to reach out, and we will always be here for you. So even if you didn't get the Play Store account, just keep working on your idea, just as Mama Yao here worked on hers, and now she started earning from it. So yeah, wishing you all the best, and yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, Alice.
I want to congratulate every person who has been able to reach this stage. Remember, you're a winner, and winners are made of strength. And strength means that even if today you are not top 3, it means that you can see your idea through, you can see your application through, and you can also ensure that you make it live longer beyond what you may have thought, beyond the idea. So it has to work. Most of us kept saying that it's still an idea, it's still a prototype. So make sure you put that effort to reach that final last make sure that it is working. You're working with different people that you said you'll be working with, because it's in that first application that will catapult you to building even more. So ensure that your idea does not just end here. Nasikia hapo ni ma rhymes too. Idea does not end here. Ensure that you see it through. Creative. Don't give up. Don't give up. This time you are not top 3. Next time you will be among the top 3. But it depends on how feasible. We use the word feasible. How feasible your idea has become. Yeah, meaning that you can even test it. You can tell us, here is my link to my app, test it. So that we see kama kwa Android ina work, kama kwa iOS umekuwa able to transfer, kwa wale tulisema USSD, ensure it becomes something, because it's from here that it will catapult you to the next stage. And again, even for the top 3, kazi is niche hapa. We want to see those apps. We want to test them. We want our children to learn about financial literacy. Always look out for even more better opportunities through Pwani Techno Girls. So usimalize tu, mimi nimemaliza cohort 2, story imeisha. Wasumbue, sema you want to be able to come the next round to train another girl. Because it's also in sharing that you learn even better. It's in sharing that you realize, oh, I think app yangu iko na hii gap na I'm in a position to fix it. So, and in those interactions, I'm so sure through Ruth, through Joanne, through the mentors you are interacting with, the facilitators, they will even link you to other people who can even support your idea. So what am I saying? Everyone here is a winner. All right, if you are in 4th place or 5th place, it does not mean that you cannot move your solution forward. So to give up, let us just started. Let it roll. The idea has just started. Let it roll. So many.
Joanne?
Oh, awesome.
I think network problem, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Great. I was just checking. I think she's still there, but just frozen a little. Oh. Oh. It's okay.
Her network is really yeah. But basically, yeah. No one is a loser. Everyone is a winner. And as long as you're an alumni, please, please, please don't give up on your idea.
Awesome. Let me see if she's joining back. Awesome. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm really inspired. Sarah is actually my mentor. Despite her sharing her story, she also finds time to mentor people like me. So you can feel free when she says that, reach out, please do. Okay, reach out to Sisi, we'll still contact them and cry to them for them to also guide us. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
She's back.
Oh, welcome back, Alice.
I think her network is really.
Yeah.
I think we can proceed, Joanne.
Okay. Okay. So thank you so much, Sarah, and the judges, Judge Sarah, Judge Alice, and Judge Kelvin, for that remarkable advice and guidance to the ladies. Ladies, pay heed to what everyone has said, and we just wish you all the best. You've seen your strengths. We wish you all the best. Now, I want to welcome our director, Ruth, for her closing remarks. Oh, before I welcome back, Ruth, there was something important I was supposed to say, and that is one of the outstanding students. I just want to make it you judges aware as well, and our and people in the meeting. We had a remarkable lady called Lynette, and Lynette, she didn't, of course, make it to the top 8, but she would really help the others. Like, you understand how stressful a hackathon can be. Everyone is struggling to make their app work. Everything is crashing from here and there. And Lynette would just be there to assist their friends. You know, when they post in their group and say, actually, mine is not working. And then I would reach out, of course, there were at least Aisha, the facilitators, Mr. Brighton, and Tony would reach out to them. There is a list. When we reach to them, we would hear that, just leave it. Eileen took care of it. She's called Eileen on WhatsApp. then I was wondering, who's this Eileenet? All the time I would hear the girl saying, actually, Eileenet helped me. Actually, Eileenet brainstormed with us. So I really want to say that Eileenet, you stood out as the outstanding student, and congratulations to you for taking that courage to share with the others. Huge congratulations. And we just want to say that as you continue working as you continue working on your idea, you are going to also get a Play Store account. And people would love to hear from Diana. Diana.
Yeah, the winner.
Yes. Are you ready?
Address the press.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I don't know. I'm grateful actually. It caught me by surprise because I remember I applied last year, then I didn't get in, then I applied this year. Then actually when I was kind of disturbing Joanne because my application wasn't working at the end of the day because it's like a calculation because of the saving you have to calculate. And I almost gave up, but at the end of the day, I just said, let me just finish up. Nisiwe nimeanza safari na sijamalizia haitakuwa vizuri. So yeah, I thank God actually. And thank you for everyone who helped me through. So yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that is remarkable.
Yeah.
Awesome. And congratulations as you continue with your journey.
Yeah, maybe we can also hear for the other two ladies as well.
Rebecca and Anne.
Yeah, please. You can address us and address the entire nation because we are live on Facebook. And we are really proud of you.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Okay.
You can turn on your video if you can, so that when next time you're around Mombasa or anyone who knows our program will be like, oh, I know you. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No
Okay.
problem. You can still go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm grateful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm among the best 3. And of course, I know that we are all winners, and I'm humbled. And I want to thank everyone who took part of this. And I'm looking forward to working on the app. I know the UI is not great. I need to do so much on the app. And yeah, so that's before I even post it on the Play Store, it's something presentable, really. So thank you guys for the amazing chance, and looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
Awesome. And Joy. Thank you, Rebecca.
I had to attend to an emergency. I'm in a major case right now, but I am so excited. I honestly didn't see this coming, and I am so grateful. I also need to work on my UI, and I can't wait to bring all these great people on board and work on it. I'm just so happy. I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Back to you, Ruth.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Joanne. And maybe before just I can make the closing remark. If our deputy director is here as well, please, Aisha, you can say something before we conclude.
Hello, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can, Aisha.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Congratulations. Yay, you are all winners, as Sarah has said. Sarah, glad to see you. So congratulations to everyone, and I really hope you'll continue working on your projects. And remember, we are always here to mentor you. So it's not the end, it's actually the beginning for us. So congratulations and wishing you a lovely weekend. Thank you, Ruth.
Yeah, that's our Deputy Director, Aisha. She's really been very supportive working with John, who is leading the program, and like the entire team. We're always very happy you really supported us. And to our amazing judges, we really, really appreciate and just taking your time from your busy schedule just to come in and just join even the virtual session on a Saturday, even taking time to go through the application. Yeah, and the first time we reached out to you, like you responded with a yes immediately. This is something that we don't take for granted. Yeah, and we really appreciate your time, and we are really looking forward. I know from the advice, the questions you are able to ask the ladies, I'm sure they might be able to want to reach out to you again. If that opportunity presents itself, we are going to be able to share it with you again. And also special appreciation to Sarah, just as John has said, she's mentoring her. Sarah has also been mentoring all the co-founders at Pwani Technogals, because she went into this journey before us, and she's always been there to shape the path and ensure that we are able to succeed as Pwani Technogals and support each and every activity that we do. We really appreciate that, Sarah. We don't take for granted. Thank you for mentoring and nurturing us to be able to scale the impact that we are doing. So as we are able to reach more girls, know that all these 5,000 girls that we are able to reach, direct impact also goes to great leadership and mentorship from you. Yeah, and also from the participants, like I can't even repeat it once again that you really, really need to congratulate yourself. Just even participating in the CodeHack program itself, it's an achievement. Even you just going for an interview saying out of 20,000 applications, out of 1,000 applications, I was selected and I was able to create a mobile application, and you can really show someone that you created a mobile application. You are better than anyone who did not participate on the program. So it's really, really an achievement that I don't want you to take for granted. This is something you can share even on social media. As Maureen said, that this this time, especially with digital marketing and social media platform, this is an opportunity. You don't need a godfather. You don't need well connections to be able to be known. You don't need great connection. You need to know so and so for your idea to speak. You have the technology on your hands. So it's an opportunity for you to speak, share whatever you've done. Don't be shy at all. At some point, women, we are some point, we don't like sharing. Maybe we think people will think that we are bragging. No, you're not bragging. It's something that you've done. Please share your amazing work that you've done on social media. Tag Pwani Technogals. We'll also be happy to share whatever you've done. And you never know, just look at an example of Hazel. She was able to get internship at IBM. She's even able to get more opportunities, more funding to work on idea. So I would really like to encourage all of you, whether you've won or you've not won, please just take some time to think through your idea. Do you really want to take it forward? Do you really even need to get opportunities, even funding to take it over? I'm sure all your ideas are able to employ someone, and even not someone, so many other young women as well. So really congratulations to all of you. And Lynette, I'm not sure if she was able to join to today's session, but it's really something that really resonates with what we do at Pwani Technogals. We are really inspired by girls and young women who go out of their way to help others and also acquire technology skills. As you can see, she was not selected as semi-finalist, but automatically she's been able to join the winners. She's able to get all the privilege the winners have gotten. Why? Because of her commitment and passion. And we also really like to support all of you, especially some of the ladies who share they want to continue learning. It will really be great to see you being able to advance your skills. You even using the skills you've been able to learn to get employment. This is something that will really be very happy. Yeah, and thank you so much to our amazing project lead coordinator, Joan. This is like a baby that Joan has always been leading the project, and she's really done a great job. And even the students, the ladies, you can really attest, she's really given her best. She's been there to support you anytime. Sometimes I can just join meetings and Joan is even 10 p.m. meeting with all of you. This is not something that even if you are to pay her, she might decide to sleep and do other things, but she really doing this because she's passionate, she loves, and all of us, Joan, celebrates and appreciate the effort, the passion you put into CodeHack program, and we believe that it's really going to go a long way to support more girls. Yeah, so with that, I would really like to conclude and say thank you so much for everyone for being able to make this a success. And we look forward to sharing certificates. And if you need recommendation from us, you are part of this program that can really help you somewhere, we are very happy to give it to you. So thank you so much, Joanne. Back to you.
Oh, thank you. Oops. Thank you so much as well. And we have had an awesome, it was the best 3 hours of today because it was a journey that we journeyed together as Pwani Techno Girls and as friends who support Pwani Techno Girls. So I won't water anything. I just want to say that I wish you ladies a nice evening and a nice after CodeHack journey. You are now officially alumni, and we wish you all the best. Have a nice evening.
Bye.
Bye.